understand what I'm trying to implant in you. That it's not about what you desire and about what you want to be, but it's about what you were born to be. It's two different things. It's two different things. It's not what you want to be. That's why today people scheme in politics and do all kinds of things at the life and blood of innocent people, and they don't care just because they want power. But if people can appreciate and understand that it's not about having power, but it's about what you were born to be. Because whatever you were born to be within you is the capability, which we call potential, to become that. Whatever you and I was born to be, God planted and embedded in our DNA the divine capabilities to become whatever He intended us to be. I came to declare to somebody under the sound of my voice that you was born to make a difference in your world. You were born to be an agent of change. And it doesn't matter what your fears are, what your worries and your concerns are. And it doesn't matter what your present condition is, where you live. None of those things have the ability to determine the outcome of what you were born to be. You are the only person who can stop your destiny. No devil, no witch. Kwame Nkrumah, with all the disadvantage and the surroundings and the circumstances surrounding his birth and how he was disadvantaged, did not stop Kwame Nkrumah from becoming the first president of the Republic of Ghana. With all the setbacks and the challenges, and looking at where he comes from, if you study where he comes from, it's a miracle and it's a wonder and a mystery. The guy is an icon. How a man could come from that kind of a background to rise to the level he rose to. And among all presidents that have come and gone, nobody has been able to achieve the things he achieved for Ghana, yet with his background. So please do not allow your background, where you live today, and the circumstances surrounding your birth or who your parents are, to determine your future or to paint your future. Silence those voices. Because when God decides to favor an individual, your past and your background and the color of your skin and your height is irrelevant. Because it is not him that willeth, nor him that runneth, but God that showeth mercy. Somebody say, talk to me. The race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to men of skill, nor riches to men of understanding. But time and chance happens to all men. Your chance will come, and your time will come. But between now and then, you must appreciate the fact that you was born for a divine assignment, that you are not just anybody. You are an agent of change. And understanding what I'm telling you determines your value of yourself. Because when you don't know who you are and why you are here, it has the tendency of devaluing you and allowing others to mishandle you and to abuse you. But when you know that you are here for a purpose, that you are an agent of change, that you are not just a girl and just a boy, but you was born for such a time like this. Now, Mordecai said to Esther, Esther, you Esther, you are an orphan. Your father is dead, your mother is dead. You don't have a father, you don't have a mother. How many of you still have fathers and mothers? Wave at me. Father and mother are still alive. There is more hope for you than it was for Esther in her days. No father, no mother. And yet, she became the queen of the Persian Empire, married to King Ahasuerus, one of the most greatest and wicked kings of all time. Queen Esther came from nowhere to somewhere. I declare that after this meeting, somebody from nowhere is living here, going somewhere. Are you hearing me, somebody? If you believe it, shout yes. If you look at the great people of our time and check their background, many of them didn't come from anywhere. I'm telling you. Prince Charles, we know who his father and his mother is. What has he done for the world? John Major, without any much education, became Prime Minister of Great Britain. Winston Churchill failed many times, not one, not two, not three, not four, many times, and yet became Prime Minister of Great Britain. Abraham Lincoln failed more than 20 times, not just in education, in many things. Even becoming President of America, he failed many times. Tried and failed, tried and failed, tried and failed, tried and failed. But still believe that he was born to ride that horse. He was born to rule. He was born to govern. He was born to be president of the greatest nation of the time, in our time. I want you to look at me. You remind me of who I was 35 years ago, before I came to the knowledge of Christ. And I know some of you have a lot of concerns, fears of the unknown. And I'm cautioning you so that you don't make some of the mistakes some of us did. Because the mistakes you make today can cost you the rest of your life. Now God will forgive you, but the consequence of the mistakes may be too heavy for you to bear. Cain said, the punishment of my sin is unbearable. The consequence of my sin is unbearable. You have a great purpose. You have a great destiny. Before you became a clot of blood in your mother's womb, I knew you. And God said, and I perform an ordination service in your mother's womb. He said, when you were there, I visited you and ordained you. There was an ordination service in your mother's womb. So you came out from your mother's womb already anointed with oil. May you discover that oil in the name of Jesus. May that oil empower you in the name of Jesus. And I pray that you will find your path. And you will find that specific path you were born to tread in. For there is a path for all of us to walk in and to tread in. And I pray that you will not be misguided and misled. Keep yourself like Joseph. Joseph was born to be great, find himself in a pit, but the dream, which was his destiny, kept him alive. And even though he was in a pit, you can't kill a man and a woman with destiny. A man and a woman with destiny is undieable and is unkillable. Look at somebody and say, I cannot die. Say, it's not possible. I cannot die. Say, I refuse to be killed. Say, I refuse to die by any means. I can't hear you. Say, I refuse to die by any means. In the name of Jesus. I am talking to you in some few minutes to help you understand and appreciate